have never been an aficionado or a coffee connoisseur, but I always liked the smell of coffee. And most recently, I decided to move from just having my usual caramel macchiato and choco milk to extend it to actually having very small cups of coffees with lots of adds-on in the shape of mainly milk. I have done all my research on Amazon and I started by purchasing a milk frother. Even that one wasn't good, so in the end I settled for the third one you are going to see later on. I moved then onto coffee machines and I purchased the first type you see here. And then I realized there were some problems and I purchased the second type. So, hardly making a cup of coffee every several days, the first coffee machine already started making a very high-pitched sound when the coffee was brewing. Also, the temperature of the coffee was not very high. So, mixed with lots of milk, it was more like drinking room temperature liquid. So that is why I decided to purchase the second coffee machine, this one on the right. Both coffee machines were purchased based on the same functionalities. Number one, to be able to use the machine with K-cups you are seeing here. So I learned about the difference between K-cups, Nespresso, so on. And to also be able to use them with tea, ground coffee, and so on. So this is the process you do. You actually put that K-cup into the coffee machine, and on the second machine I actually managed to destroy my finger with a very big wound as I tried to clean it inside. So you always have to be pay attention. Even with the plastic you can easily cut your fingers. This machine on the left had only these two cups you saw there on the left, one for tea or coffee with the embedded filter and the one for the K-cups, whereas this one on the right had three adds-on. So the one for the K-cup, one for the tea, one for the coffee. You also have got this coffee flattener if you put the ground coffee in together with the brush. The filters inside can be removed, so you can purchase additional filter, which is an advantage. Next, this is the dripping area. For the machine on the right, this dripping area is in plastic. The one on the left is metal. Also, the one on the left can be adjusted. So, although it's a taller machine by 3 inches, you can also adjust this area where you want to put, say, a thermos or a cup, which is advantageous. This machine on the right does not have this advantage. So, this was a bit disappointing. It's very important to have the right height there in order to put either your thermos or your cup, because you don't want the coffee to start brewing around. I purchased this machine on the right during the Black Friday sale, so it was under 50 Canadian dollars, pretty good. The one on the left, it was priced almost double. So if price is important to you, clearly you have to choose what you want on Amazon. Another thing I wanted was a removable water tank. So both coffee machines have got removable water tanks in order to put it underneath the top and to put water straight from there, so not to bring the whole machine to the top to put fresh water. It's very easy to clean, and this is what was very important for me. I purchased this machine also because it has a button saying over ice, which means if you like iced coffee you can make with that machine. And they present the advantages why they do that. The machine on the right did not have that, but then I realized, you know what, I don't care. My coffee is going to be very diluted anyway. I mentioned to you earlier on, this is the third milk frother I purchased because I purchased the first one based on the reviews on Amazon. They had thousands of very good reviews. But then I realized I want a frother to come with a stand, as you have here, to press only once on the button and then not to keep pressing in order not to upset my fingers. I also wanted to recharge it using a USB connection rather than use batteries, so to save the environment. And ultimately, why not get extra little things that might not be important, yet they look cute, like these shapes you can put on top of your coffee to create those shapes, and a milk frother. Normally I use that Splenda to sweeten my coffee, but then I realized that experimenting with milk up to 10% fat did not produce the froth I wanted. So I realized that the best is this almond milk. You put like 1 finger or maximum 2 of almond milk, and then using the frother, it shows you how great this is. These are the best results. I stopped using the other milk only to use this almond milk, which comes already sweetened, and the froth stays up there, not like the other milk, which was only a temporary achievement. So almond milk is the best. In under 1 minute, I achieved this amazing froth. None of the other 2 milk frothers achieved the same thing. I remember the second, because rotations were around 8,000 rotations per minute, or RPM, it hardly achieved any froth. This one, the rotations are around 23,000 rotations per minute, and look at it, the proof is in the pudding, as they say. You feel like licking that almond milk. Is just amazing. And for this machine I purchased this winter blend K-cups. I like my coffee to be very diverse, just like my cappuccinos and everything else. Now the process with this machine is very simple, and look at it, under 10 seconds later and the coffee starts dripping from the machine. Is that fast? So I sincerely hope this machine will last forever. Of course, I'm going to put lots of other things on top of the froth, and these are some of the bits I purchased to make it even better than usual coffee shops. In the past I was very disappointed going to different coffee shops in London and in the States and in Canada now, and not having the right type of coffee with as much froth as I wanted, all the sweeteners. I don't drink all the time. I rarely have this cup, so when I have one, I really want to enjoy myself. Since I hardly drink this stuff, maybe once every 3-4 days, I want to be very sweet, full of fluff, lots of nice things in it, and basically to be an enjoyment. So here I'm personalizing my drink with those little bits you find around at very low prices, and I think I purchased them on Dollar Tree kind of shops. And this is my cup, which I always enjoy. How can you resist something so beautiful? I hope all this information was of help to you. Make your very unique special drinks at a great price. Thank you for watching.